What's up guys, Pypo here, bringing you a video today of me doing some Magoo action. Hopefully I can get a nice quick game for you guys today. But what I want to talk about, number one, I gotta apologize, I'm a bit short of breath. I just finished working out and having like a protein shake. I don't know what it is about, I might have put like way too much protein in like my shakes, because every time I drink those things, I immediately am like out of breath and just sitting here and it's like, oh god, I feel like I just need to go sleep for 7 years. Just become Sleeping Beauty, that's what I want to do. I just want to become Sleeping Beauty. But what I want to talk about in this video today was Michael Sam. Now, what you might be aware of Michael Sam is that he is I think it's called NFL. I'm sorry, obviously, not being American, I'm not really up to snuff with my American sports. I think it's NFL. Is that what it's called? Australians and Europeans, I think, call it gridiron. But I always thought gridiron was such a better name for it. Gridiron. It sounds awesome. It's like, oh my god, gridiron. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so basically what happened is Michael Sam came out as openly gay. You know, something that shouldn't be a big deal ever, like just, hey, I'm gay. Like, announcing your sexuality should never be an issue. Unfortunately, in this day and age, it still is, even though it's 2014. Like, every time I hear stuff about this, I just want to, like, go and, like, make one of those memes with the dude with the beard from Jumanji. You know, what year is it? What year is it? It's fucking 2014. Why are we still, like, up in arms about some guy coming out as gay? Either way, like, everyone knows like that's still an issue in society because it's just stupid old white guys usually being assholes. But I wanted to talk about one of the things I saw on like a news like interview thing. And there's been a lot. There's been a lot of like interviews, and everyone's been giving in their like 2 cents about this guy being openly gay. And basically, what happened is, I'm gonna skip forward a little bit of time. He came out as openly gay, and then he got picked to be on a team. As far as I'm aware, got picked to be on a team, which apparently was a big deal because it's like the first time an openly gay player got picked or something like that. Which again to me is fucking insane. How's that even a thing that's still happening? How is this the first guy that was openly gay to get picked? Like, I don't know. Either way, what happened was there's like these interviews before he got picked, and by like all these like I guess they're old like white dude like news reporters or something, or like the commentators or something, and they're having a group conversation on like a table. Again, I'm sorry, I wish I could tell you like what news show it was. I'm not familiar with any of this stuff because I don't follow the sport. And basically they said one of the main reasons that he's unlikely to get picked, one of the main reasons he's not going to get picked, is because having a gay man on the team makes all the other players feel awkward and feel weird, and like the locker room situation is awkward because I guess they're all naked in the locker rooms or some shit. And it just baffles me. Let me get to the point that I'm trying to make. As a straight guy, I'm 100% straight. I'm not even slightly bi. I have no interest in. I'm not sexually attracted to males in any kind of way. In saying that, I can definitely still appreciate an attractive male, and I think a lot of guys can do that. If you've ever worked out in your life, and if you've ever seen a guy who has a nice six-pack or a nice body, I can always guarantee that you've looked at him aesthetically and thought that he was an attractive person. I do it all the time. I see an attractive guy or a dude, especially if they've worked out and have like a lot of muscle mass. I'll look at them and be like, man, that guy must have worked hard to get there, and I appreciate it and I respect it and I think he's attractive. It's not a sexual attraction, but it's still an attraction. And so naturally, it's weird for me to be so comfortable with my own sexuality and know exactly who I am. You know, I know I'm straight. I know like I can be like whatever I want to be. It would never be a problem for me. And because of that, it makes me not give a fuck if there's a gay guy near me. You know what I mean? Like if you're in a locker room with a gay guy, the only possible way that would be awkward is if you also have your own like gay emotions, and for some reason you have this weird notion of like, oh, this gay guy is gonna come on to me and he's looking at my dick or some shit. For some reason, straight guys that aren't like me have this weird notion that if there's a gay man, he's always gonna be looking at my dick and checking me out, and it's like, just because he's gay doesn't mean he's automatically attracted to you. It's like, are you attracted as a straight male? Are you attracted to every female you see in your entire life? Like it's not a thing that ever happens. It's not a part of your existence. So it's weird for me to think that for some reason there's this one gay guy, and then every player is like, oh no, fucking, hey, he's gonna try and hit on me, or he's gonna try and put my penis in his mouth. It's like, what? Excuse me? Like, did you not understand how this works? And are you not like comfortable in yourself to be able to like to deal with this? Like, I always like thought of it as it's not ever the gay guy's like fault or problem. It's always some straight guy who it's made feel awkward and weird, and because he's being made feel awkward and weird, he wants to say, oh, it's him, he's making me feel awkward and weird, it's his fault, get him out of here. When in reality, you're the one that needs to evolve here. You're the one that needs to move past this fucking point of you being like awkward and weird around a gay person for no fucking reason. And another thing that happened that really pissed me off. This really fucking pissed me off. So he got picked. He got onto the sports team, and there's like a live news broadcast, again, because apparently it's a big deal that a gay guy got on a sports team, which it shouldn't be. It should just be like any other guy getting on a sports team. He like got happy, obviously. He's happy, he starts crying, and his boyfriend's there, and he gives his boyfriend like the smallest kiss I've ever seen. Like, I'm not exaggerating or anything. It was literally like a peck on the lips. Not even like they weren't pashing. It wasn't like this intimate thing. They didn't just whip out their dicks and start having a sword fight or some fucking shit. It was this little tiny peck. The tiniest peck you'll ever see in your entire life. And hugged. A tiny peck and a hug. Something that I would like, I'm pretty sure I've like kissed my mother like that in the past, and like it was no big deal. Like, you know when you're a kid and you like used to kiss your mother or some shit and like give her a hug? It was that kind of, it was like the littlest, tiniest peck in existence. And once it was over, I guess for some reason everyone felt the need to then go on to like their news shows and their interview things and be like, oh my god, this man's forcing his gayness on everyone by showing it on live TV, and it's being forced down our children's throats and shit. It's like, what? Like, number one, if you think that was like a sexual thing, I didn't want to, like, I pity you, to be honest. Like, I pity you and your sex life if you think like that is a sexual act. That was just an intimate, we love each other, we're happy, we're gonna hug and give each other a kiss on the lips. That was like it's just like an intimate, there's no sexual anything. Like, it doesn't matter if they're gay or they're straight. That was like the least sexual thing in existence. And all it was like a little peck on the lips. I would kiss I'm straight. I would kiss a guy like that and feel not gay in any way because of how small of a kiss that was. It was like nothing. It didn't even exist. Like, it pissed me off so much that people got so angry over two guys doing showing the minimalist amount of like affection to each other, like the tiniest bit of affection. And because it was like broadcasted on TV, they're like, oh my god, the world's coming to an end. It's like, are you fucking shitting me right now that you're that paranoid and that homophobic and that awkward and you don't know how to act around gay people that you see them like peck? Like, I'm just as much as anyone else, I hate seeing people kiss. I hate it. You know when you're on a bus or some shit, or you go into a store. It happened a lot in high school where like these two like high school kids are just like leaning up against the locker or some shit, and they're just making out. They're just going to town on each other, right? That's fucking disgusting. I hate seeing that shit in the public, like just anywhere. Like, I don't want to see it. Like, get a room, guys. Like that whole saying, get a room. Like, get a fucking room. Like, you're sitting here like, ugh, like goddamn. But at the same time, if they're just pecking each other, if they're just like holding hands, if they're just hugging, like. And even me saying that, I found that disgusting. I've done it in the past where I've like made out with a girl in public because, you know, the mood strikes you, whatever the fuck. So at the same time, I don't think anyone should be prosecuting these guys just because they showed some affection. Like, and it's not their fault they're on TV either. It's not like they're there saying, hey, TV guys, come in my house and film me. Obviously, it's people who want to go film them. It's a big deal. It's like news stories and shit. Like, oh, we're going to film you guys. And he gets happy and pecks his fucking boyfriend on the lips, and it turns into a big fucking deal. And of course, it was like some old white lady on a TV show being like, oh, the children, what are we going to tell the children? It's being forced down our throats. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Jesus Christ. Fucking grow up. It's 2014. I don't understand how this can even be a thing. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day, have a good year. I'll see you in the next video. See you later, guys. Come to your senses,